When you got drafted, was it a team that you thought you was like a clear lock to? Like, I'm going there, I'm going to be in this city?
No, I knew I was going to Charlotte because they called me and they was like, yo, if you had 3, we taking you. And I was like, man, well, shit, I'm going overseas. He was like, well, go, motherfucker. We still taking you. It was Paul Silas. He was like, you can go wherever you want. Oh,
you weren't feeling Charlotte?
Huh?
You weren't feeling Charlotte?
I was trying to get to the Lakers, bro. Honestly, I was like,
I never know that.
we was trying our best to get to the Lakers, and the only way I could get to the Lakers
was
was
like,
like, the Lakers would have had to make a move with Vancouver. And so Vancouver was asking for too much for like the 2 picks and shit.
That's why
but they drafted Steve Francis, traded him to Houston.
Yeah, Steve Francis.
So was this 97 or 98?
This is 99, 2000.
Okay. So how do you like orchestrate trying to go to the Lakers? Like when you doing other team interviews, you just saying bullshit to them or something? Like how?
No, you just hoping that you ain't really trying to orchestrate shit. You just hoping, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like, the agent is talking to the teams, trying to, sell you, trying to get these teams to make a swap so you can get what you want. But like, that shit hard. It's easier now, because these dudes get to go where they want, 2 or 3 years, leave, go somewhere else, and they not like held accountable for like building a franchise or staying with a franchise. When we came in, like the goal was like, oh, if you stay with you gotta win a championship. You gotta stay with the franchise. That's how you become a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? That's how you become get your jersey retired. Now, like the game is completely changed.
What was the closest you got to getting the ring? Like, yo.
Shit, no close.
There was a year where you was like, damn, this was our year.
Yeah. Even though y'all finished the AC, but when y'all beat.
But you feel like y'all wasn't going.
We didn't even go to the championship. Like, how that's shit.
But I'm saying that you thought, like, if it wasn't for an injury or something.
Every time you get in the playoffs, every time you get in the playoffs, you think you got a chance. No, I say, obviously the Golden State year, we felt like if we could get past Utah, that we would disrupt San Antonio.
And then Tim
Charlotte, there was a year we lost to Milwaukee.
Ray Allen.
That we thought we lost to them in Game 7. That we felt like if we can beat them, we could have.
Yeah, you can go all the way.
Is that the year the Sixers played the Lakers?
Yeah, that's that
year. Okay.
So that was the year, like, all right, we had Milwaukee. We should have beat them.
Y'all won 7 games.
We won 7 games.
Who was your running mate on that team?
That was Jamal Mashburn, PJ Brown, Alden Campbell, David Wesley. Yeah, we was sick. We was sick. Jamal McGlure off the bench.
Off the bench,
we was bullies.
Yeah.
We had a nice little bully squad.
I feel like I followed you because you was from LA, and I didn't know too many players from LA that was like a superstar. So in my eyes, you was a superstar. I'm like, Baron Davis, and then they said like, okay, what's the thing with you going to Crenshaw or didn't go to Crenshaw? What's that all about?
I was never going to Crenshaw.
Okay, so there's a story out there that
I played at Crenshaw.
In that West, you got into it with Coach West. I went to Crenshaw. I graduated in 04.
Hell no.
Dude, this is a real story.
For real?
He came West back when he went to Crossroads.
Nah, that was Fremont. That was a Fremont story.
That's a Fremont story.
They lied in the community then.
That's Fremont, right?
Yeah, I went. Man, I was tripping one year. I broke my ankle. And shit. I couldn't do nothing. So me and the homies playing dominoes every day at the park. I was like, man, fuck it, man. I want to gangbang. The homies was like, man, you stupid. You not gangbanging. I was like, I want to go to Fremont. So before my school started later at Crossroads. So the homies was like, all right, we gonna get him at Fremont. So, I'm hanging with the team and shit.
You with the whole team?
Yeah, I'm with the whole team, man, the homies, right? Man, I go to check in, because, back then, nigga, you don't have to check in. You just show up at the school.
Yeah, they already got your passes ready.
They got you locked in.
They already moving. The paperwork already moving. They went down to the county office.
Tickets and all types of shit.
social security number. We good. Hey, bro, I walked in and you know, and I'm like, damn, at some point I gotta tell my grandma, like, you know, Granny, I'm going to Fremont because I think it's better for me to be in the hood. I'm getting good at basketball, you know what I mean? And like, I can get better looks, you know what I mean, if I go to Fremont. So I go tell her that, and she said, all right, cool, but when school start, you're going back to Crossroads. And so that was it.
That is crazy.
So 2 weeks later, Crossroads starts school. I had to go back to school at Crossroads.
I heard you was giving niggas like 20, 30.
Yeah, it was fun.
Crazy.
Crossroads was fun,
So
man.
how did you choose between, like, how did you end up going to UCLA? What other schools was out there?
It was
for you?
Duke.
Kentucky.
Duke.
No, I can tell
They
you.
love Kentucky back
Hey,
then.
bro, I know.
Tayshaun Prince and them?
Hey, bro,
Oh, my
look,
goodness.
look, I fucked the Kentucky thing up. Right? Look, I'm going to tell you why. Because, you know, back then, you know, it's only one phone in the house.
Oh, shit.
But colleges kept calling the house, and my grandmother was like, yo, what the hell is going
fuck
on?
is
Like,
this?
you know, this phone is for me to go check on my church people. You know what I mean? Call everybody in the family. Like, she, bloop, nah, he ain't there. Like, she got pissed, so I got a separate line. So one morning, bro, I pick, you know, the phone ring, and I'm getting ready to leave the school. I pick up the phone. It's like 7 o'clock, right? So I'm already
But it's
late.
10 out there.
Yeah.
So they call it from out there.
I go, man, hello? He like, yeah. Marin Davis, it's Rick Pitino. I said, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta get to school, man. Quit playing with me. He was like, yeah, this is Rick Pitino, University of Kentucky. And I'm like, oh shit, damn coach, my bad. Like I was so excited that all I kept doing was cussing and shit. I was like, God damn, you telling me fucking Kentucky calling me wrong, bro? I was just like fucking wildin'. I was tripping.
I done did the same
Like, bro, I was tripping like what?
The crazy.
He was like, yeah, this Kentucky Rick Pitino. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Who playing on my phone? He was like, no, it's Kentucky. I was like, what? Man, get the fuck, what's up? Hell yeah. I started going, and I think he was like, nah, this dude crazy. But I was just hella excited. That was the Kentucky call, but it was Kansas, Georgia Tech, Duke,
North Carolina.
no, UCLA, and probably SC.
So you wanted to stay on. And you know number 5 is ringing bells. Like, niggas had your jersey,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, nah.
Is there a way you can get paid from that?
From
like
UCLA?
from back in
Nah, where?
Niggas had that 5 on me.
You know, we was the first dudes. I went to Coach Lavin, and I was
He
like,
had the slick hair.
Yeah.
Was he related to Pat Riley? Everybody thought he was like Pat Riley's hairstyle.
The hairstyle. He
he put that gel in when he got that bread. Coach was smooth though. Coach Lavin was smooth. He was like,
Yeah.
because he was like the top recruiter. Then he took over and became the head coach. But he was so cool, and he was like 33 years old.
Yeah, I remember that.
So me and Earl Watson walk into his office. We like, yo, Coach, we need a third jersey, a third color. He was like, what you talking
The
about?
baby blue one.
I was like, We was like, man, we need a third color. Man, we got to get black jerseys. He was like, black jerseys?
Shit.
What? Why black? I was like, man, all the schools and colleges wearing black. Man, let us design a black jersey. It'll look good for recruits. You know what I mean? People will see like we not stiff. You know what I mean? Yo, he let us do it, dude.
Y'all was Adidas back then?
I think we were Reebok or Nike.
Okay.
Maybe Reebok. We came out. We played 3 games in the black jerseys. They did a campaign in Pauley Pavilion, was turned Pauley blue. So they didn't want no more black jerseys, so they canceled the black jerseys.
Damn.
But for the first time ever in UCLA history,
Yeah, because that's what
we came with the black.
that's like playing for the Lakers.
Oh, bro, they was tight.
They do nothing.
They was tight. Oh, the whole of love. Get them out of here. These dudes are renegades. What are you doing?
When you come from college and then you either Adidas or Nike, so does that follow you into the NBA? Like the
Yeah.
Nike sponsorship, though they
Sometimes,
call it? Yeah.
Usually you come from a Nike school, you probably sign with Nike or Adidas school, you sign with Adidas, but it started in high school.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of like your AAU coach and people like that, you already built in from Nike to probably wind up at a Nike school. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of like how things was funneling.
Does Nike control a lot of the, internal shit like sports and what's going on and what's happening? And I'm only asking that though because of the Olympic shit. What's going on with Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And them with Kawhi Leonard not playing anymore, and then they had to pick up an extra player. And they were saying Nike controls that, right? You know what I'm saying? I think Nike control that, and then they didn't want Jaylen Brown to be in it or something. I'm like, what?
Him and Grant Hill.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Because he did tweet like, "Damn, that's what we do at Nike," and I'm like, huh? I'm like,
Who
damn.
tweeted that?
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think, man, when you get to that level, right? There's big corporation, big money, big sponsors, and Nike is a sponsor of Team USA. You know what I mean? And so, of course, Nike gonna fight for all Nike guys to be on that team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off, because Jordan, he had covered up the symbol, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Because they was Reebok.
Yeah.
Yeah, he covered
They
Reebok.
made him throw the flag over
He
there.
did that on his own. They didn't even know he was gonna do that.
But they was also asking why Kyrie wasn't playing either. And then when they didn't let Jaylen Brown play, and I was like, okay, there we go.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's politics, bro. It's always politics.
Yeah.
And when you get to that level of shit, it's not, I talked about, not get invited to Team USA tryouts on Draymond podcast, and it was like,
Was that the 2000 team?
I think so. I think it was the next 2004.
That's when we got whooped.
They
did, yeah. We got whooped out the game. That's when they called Kobe like, hey.
No, it was our 2008. It had to be 2008.
Okay.
It was 2004, 2008. It was 2 times I never.
Because you got to play like 06 too, right? Like that.
Yeah, because the Warrior thing, when we came off
Y'all
of
was
that,
booming.
we was booming.
You dunked on the old boy.
They had a meeting with me and all
He was
that.
just dunking on everything.
He was going crazy.
Bro, they had a meeting with me. Why do you want to be on Team USA? I'm like,
Colangelo.
yeah, I'm like, man, I'm the only motherfucker leading a voting campaign. You know what I mean? Like, who wouldn't want to play for their country? I thought all this shit was
Dude,
clear.
and you played for a dope ass coach with Don Nelson. Like, I'm sure he probably
Yeah,
could have
that
threw
was-
some words out there like, hey, he the one.
He didn't.
Oh, you did?
He did.
How many All-Star games did you like appear in? Like throughout your career?
2.
Yeah, did you have fun in that? Did you look at it like was y'all really, like now people look down on All-Star
Yeah,
games?
the
shit ain't
one here in LA. Well, the first one,
04,
Vince
02?
Carter got hurt, and then I was a replacement.
Okay, that's still.
And then, so shout out to Vince Carter.
Yeah, shout out. Okay.
Everything.
Probably was dunking
Shout out
on
my
shit.
nigga Vince Carter,
Did he get hurt
man.
in the dunk contest?
No,
Just was like, fuck it.
he hadn't played like the whole season. You know what I mean?
But fans he was huge.
Yeah, so he was like, man, I ain't played the whole season, so I'm gonna still be hurt. And then that's how BD
Did you do
got his shot.
Did you do your shit in the game or not?
I got a couple highlights and shit.
Okay.
Back
That's what's
then,
up.
it was like people was really playing, like, he was playing
And
to
y'all
win.
wore y'all own jerseys that year.
We did.
I remember that because you
Yeah.
had the one with the
It was the shot
pinstripes.
with the pinstripes, yeah.
That was dope.
And then the other one was LA. I played in that game. And that was a good game, too.
Was that the Jordan 04?
Nah, that was.
I played with Jordan 1 year.
That was like 03. That
in
might have been
Philly.
04 though.
That was 03. And then the next one in LA, I'm trying to think who was the MVP of that game.
KG. That's when Sean.
Probably somebody like
KG
that.
used to be going crazy.
Yeah.
You got
And then
any?
I helped Blake. I threw the pass. to
Oh
Blake.
yeah, with the
That
Crenshaw
year.
Church Choir.
Yeah. You know what happened, man? They told me don't. They said don't pop out. You know what I mean? Like,
You was a Clipper that year.
yeah, I was.
y'all was Clipper. I'm
Kid
tripping.
told me
Yeah.
don't pop out. And,
Kid.
yeah, and I was like, why? It was like, cause basically, like,
Hurt.
you would be in the commercial, you'd be in the poster. I was like, well, shit, you gotta pay me too. So when I popped out, I was like,
Cha-ching.
You got any?
Me too.
You got any cool Kobe stories?